For those of you watching the Super Replay back to back to back, we went to Arby's for lunch. It was wonderful. Actually, not all of us did. I'm Andrew Reiner. Jeff Cork went with me.
I went to Arby's.
Dan Tack went to Arby's with me.
I definitely went to Arby's.
We loved it.
It was a great experience.
That leaves one person who just sat at his desk and ate an onion.
I have too many curly fries, and I actually dip it in the horsey sauce instead of ketchup. Oh, gosh. And then, you guys, I went up for, after you weren't looking, I went up for another roast beef and cheddar.
Jeff Cork, what's happening here?
This is a lie.
That is
a long string of lies.
A full lie.
Yeah.
Tim Turi, you did not go to Arby's with us.
He ate an onion with like an apple.
Yeah, well, I mean, but I was at the Arby's doing that.
Nope.
No, you heard that crunching from the stall when you went to the bathroom?
Nope. Because we talked behind your back the whole time.
You did?
Yeah.
Yep.
About you eating vegetables. The whole trip in the car, both car rides, and sitting at the table.
It was
you really?
nonstop.
You just talked about me the entire
The whole time.
Actually, I feel kind of honored that I'm that important to you.
A lot of it was silence as we tried to think of more things to say. But
We got the meat stack.
It was about 45 minutes.
Did what do you guys
of
do with
silence.
Meat Mountain?
The tower of meat.
Did you really?
No, we didn't really get it. But
see, we can lie too.
We're lying.
Yeah.
Well, I just
How does that feel?
trust you guys more.
I thought about it, though. I'll tell you,
Yeah.
I thought about it.
So we're playing Soul Blazer.
We are.
We're a good ways into it, about
do you-
halfway.
What are you learning from these guys, Dan?
Oh, who's reading?
Well, I'm getting
Mushroom
some
Shoes
mushroom
guy.
shoes. I was just, going through the
There's a
motions here.
snail goo on the bottom of these shoes. If you wear these, you will not slip on ice. You will still slip on the slopes, though. Butts received mushroom shoes.
Just what I always wanted.
Diddle-a-ding-a-ding.
That's
Anyway.
going to help. That'll be big.
Yeah, I mean,
You know
I don't
what-
go anywhere without my
this
mushroom
is snail.
shoes.
You know what
snail
tastes
venom.
good with mushroom is an entire raw onion.
Oh.
You haven't lived until you.
Do you really just eat raw onions?
No, I put a lot of onion in my salad though,
It really just smells like a bowl of onions.
and
so.
vinegar and oil, and other vegetables: kale, Brussels sprouts, tomatoes, green peppers, red peppers. The list goes on.
This Super Replay talks a lot about food. It's kind of
really
like the
does.
George R.R. Martin Super
That's
Replay,
true.
right?
I put magical herbs in there too.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I don't go anywhere without
But-
those.
I can only eat it if I have it equipped, and I've run out of food. And it's the last thing I can eat when I run out of food.
Long story short, or long story longer,
Yes.
you missed out, Tim. It was really wonderful.
You
got
did.
We bonded.
Yeah.
We did.
We have new nicknames for each other.
Well,
we don't want to
that's-
share them with you, though.
Of course, that's the thing that you trade off with. I understand. I should have had one of their healthy options at Arby's. Arby.
Arby.
Like the meat mountain. That's definitely
The
healthy.
meat mountain. Well, there's no carbohydrates.
That's true. Well, actually, isn't the chicken breaded? So there would be a few. I'm not
Well,
sure.
yeah, but you can pick off the breading and hand it back to them politely.
Yeah,
You
'cause
could just lick it and not
don't they have
get
to
carbs,
don't
right?
they have
Yeah.
to put that in like a radioactive container or something? Because carbs are just so bad for you; they will kill you on sight.
Yeah,
It's like the
you're,
blue orb.
You're right. It's kind of like if you've seen the beginning of The Simpsons, and they have those tongs that.
Yep.
Actually, that's not plutonium. That is condensed
It's
carbohydrates.
a French fry.
Carbohydrates actually is just the source of
I hate these things.
it's actually the source of cancer.
Is it?
Yeah,
Like,
carbohydrates.
that's horrible.
I think I heard that. God, those snowballs also
They are super. These are
are a
like
source of unhappiness.
homing snowballs.
Yeah.
All right.
This is someone playing a trumpet poorly? What is
Yeah,
this?
this is
It's kind of funky.
This game has the best soundtrack like ever.
Because usually winter songs are like peaceful, quiet, sparse arrangements. This is just like
Oh, this is so great. I can walk on this.
getting
But I
funky.
think
and
they're going
weird.
against type.
Yeah. I think this may have been before they had type though.
Am I your type, Jeff?
You're my type. You're my R type.
Thanks.
We got Grandma.
R-Type. We got to play that.
Oh, dude.
Super replay.
Those
Yeah,
games are
R-Type
fun.
and- Yeah.
I think that would be our longest super replay.
Life Force.
You know how like that game is so hard
Yes, it is.
It's-
I downloaded that on. I downloaded the the TurboGrafx version on the Wii Virtual Console back in the day. I'm like, all right, I'm getting this.
Yep.
Boy, is that game tough.
Guys, he wasn't sliding on ice. But back to your story.
I got mushroom shoes.
He's got mushroom suits. What do you expect?
I just wanted to point it out.
Made of mushrooms.
We advanced.
You gotta level up.
Get leveled up. I was a big fan of UN Squadron.
Oh, I'm a huge fan.
That
of
soundtrack
game.
is incredible.
You know what? I actually played that over Thanksgiving weekend.
Did you really?
On my
Did you
SNES,
beat it?
Who was
yes.
your pilot?
I did not beat
What
it.
pilot do you pick?
F-14.
F-14? A-10.
A10.
Guy with the
I don't know if
beard.
F-14's in it, but whatever that one is,
Most
the fighter.
likely.
That is a great R-type style game
Oh,
for sure.
I like
fantastic.
I also like Life Force tons.
Oh,
Yep,
is
because you're in a big gross body.
is UN Squadron a horizontal shoot 'em up?
It is?
It is, okay.
That's my favorite kind.
Yeah, it's a really good. That one's a really solid game.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Capcom sound team, like, they did an awesome job with that.
They made a lot of audio that was just nice to listen to.
The soundtrack for that game is amazing.
I think young Reiner could beat Life Force without dying.
Really?
Yeah, I played that game religiously.
That's
was
an
my
achievement.
religion.
That's
Life
a
Force.
serious achievement.
That was super great.
How is the modern day UN Squadron doing? Do they have a squadron of fighter jets yet that set the world straight? Are they still
don't
doing
know.
the whole kind of peace thing?
I don't know, but I really want to play UN Squadron now.
I do too.
It's a great game.
Should we just turn this off?
I've never
It's a
checked
good-
it out.
Yeah, we should just throw that in here.
Oh, look
You
at
never
that.
checked it out?
Look at those icicles. Look like Wolverine claws.
They're watching you. So the boss is...
Those are like super special
icicle.
effects. Whoa.
Whoa. What is that, a witch?
It's a Dizzy Dracula.
A wizard.
Dizzy Drac. I want to play that game.
Yep. I bet Dizzy Dracula's in the instruction manual. Look out for Dizzy Dracula.
And he's
He'll
got,
bite
like,
ya.
he's cross-eyed. So, UN Squadron came out August 1989 for the arcade, and then later the Super Nintendo. And it's developed and published by Capcom. The box art has some jets flying around.
These are all facts.
Yeah, up to two
These are.
players, cooperative.
Yeah.
How many
cool.
players?
Up to two.
And you could buy stuff.
But you never really
we're-
wanted to play with two people because
We're
I think
4
you-
people.
I think you shared lives or something. So it was like
Yeah.
if you had like a bad partner, it was just awful.
Yeah.
Man.
People that steal lives are the worst.
Yeah, that was what it was in that game. Like,
Just disgusting. Like,
I think it was actually just an easier game, single player. I think
you go out of your way
recall.
not to die, and then some jabroni comes in and leeches off your
Yeah,
head.
you
Some
know.
milk toast.
You're
Yeah.
fighting a boss, and just all of a sudden, your partner's taking all the
It's
lives.
disgusting.
And then it went from, oh, I almost had it, to now I'm going to die next. And you're
Yep.
the worst of us because you were already dead to begin with.
Right.
And no one at Game Informer would do that
No one.
Yeah.
until we hired someone.
We typically screen for that, don't we?
Yeah, we do, but we forgot with one person. Wade
Yeah.
Wojcik, our video.
Nope, that wasn't me. You're thinking of someone else.
You can watch the test chamber on the site for Smash Brothers where Wade steals a life.
I just hit one
Oh
button.
man, this is awful.
One button was hit, and next thing you know. By the way, I would argue that the game was won because I stole that life.
I would argue that if you are out of the game, hitting buttons is like being a kid with no quarters at the laundromat
Oh, yeah.
at an arcade
Yeah.
cabinet. Like, what is the point of doing that?
That's your new nickname, Wade. All of that Jeff just said.
That's complicated. We're going to have to trim that down.
Laundromat kid. Kid laundromat.
We just call him Matt, and he'll get his name legally changed to Matt because
That
so many
sounds
people call
perfect.
him Matt.
I never thought of that.
To call your name Matt?
No.
We'll just call him Dubs, because who can remember that?
There you go.
Dubs.
You should listen to that phrase song, How to Save a Life, because you...
Instead of spending my friends' lives.
Yes.
He just walked right over it. What's up with that?
What do we get? What do we get?
Going too fast.
Yeah.
Released a girl puts the lotion on its skin.
So did this game come out before or after UN Squadron?
Oh, who cares?
Well, after.
I care.
Because the arcade version of UN Squadron was 89.
right,
and Super
there you
Nintendo
go.
was not out. Which I think handily solves that mystery, Mr. Tack.
Man, that was. All right.
Case closed.
so we're gonna play that
is
next,
close.
right? We're gonna finish this game today.
Yes.
And play UN
It
Squadron.
is a markedly different game than this.
It is a very different game. Yes.
You got some ectoplasm coming out of there.
Those, man, I miss those shooters though.
Yeah.
our type
why
is
can't they
amazing.
do anything like that for mobile devices? Like a horizontal
know.
or
They
vertical.
do. They're
I know,
just
but like
not super great.
I
make
don't.
it-
I don't want to play a game like that on mobile. Man.
if you're constantly shooting, and all you have to do is move left and right, and maybe up and down a little bit. Like, God, should it be that tough? I don't know.
This is what I want. A fun, side-scrolling shooter that isn't like, oh, look, retro 16-bit graphics. A cool upgrade system that isn't super grindy. And one that isn't just like a ridiculous bullet hell impossible.
Sure.
Like you have to spend your life
Because we've got those
I think-
still.
yeah, UN
And-
Squadron really hit the sweet spot in all those things.
And I'm going to hit on another note here,
let's
Jeff.
hit that note.
Add in the breadth of vehicles, the hangar's worth of vehicles from like Ace Combat. Give me all those vehicles that
All
you
those
see
pretty
in the
ladies
sky.
on
Yeah.
the cars or planes or whatever they fly in that game. I don't know.
Yeah.
Flying car too.
Flying
Why not?
car? Why not?
Because everyone knows that I feel like you're most in the zone with like, think about twin stick shooters, as cool as they are. Stuff like Geometry Wars. I always feel like I'm doing my best when I'm like, shooting in one direction and then maneuvering, focusing on maneuvering and then taking out a bunch of dudes.
Right.
Precision shooting while moving around in a space like that is cool, but I think that there's something lost in that omnidirectional shooting and stuff.
I'm trying to think of the last great one. Ikaruga?
Ikaruga is fantastic.
Was that the last great one?
I think,
Great
I
one,
think
yeah.
it may have been. They ported that to 360. We could check that out again sometime. I feel like we actually maybe did like a.
You're doing it wrong with it.
Maybe we did. Yeah.
Yeah, you couldn't switch.
Oh, and just see how long you could go.
yeah.
You're right. Good memory.
Doesn't that lean pretty heavily on like the bullet hell side of thing though?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, like,
It's like
But it
Example
was a
number
really, really well-made game.
Yeah, and I think
But it was
certainly-
hard,
there's
super
a
hard.
place for those kinds of games, but I like a more just a casual shooter, like just super fun.
you should learn to fly a plane and then only fly in one direction around the world constantly and shoot.
I think it's a great idea.
Jeff leaned away from the mic, coughing
Butts.
up some Arby's.
Butts,
Yeah.
Butts released a mushroom.
Yeah.
Has your Butts released a mushroom after all that Arby's yet?
Not yet.
Oh, good. Sorry about that. It's a dumb joke. What are those?
Yeah.
Are those things just
Oh!
spikes?
Yeah, those things hurt.
You live in Minutes.
Here comes a curly fry.
Jeff Cork's getting a little emotional over here.
Pass that fry over here.
There are curly fries all over the place right now.
He's just like a punch-out character that you hit him and curly fries come out.
Jeff Koff.
I'm totally getting the meat stack next time.
You're about to ask me about Minnesota, Jeff? Is your voice back?
Yeah, I was gonna say you live in Minnesota. You should know what those are.
What were we talking about again?
What those things are.
Oh. Alrighty.
There you go.
Grandpa's here.
Yeah, I know where
Guarding
you're
a stack of logs.
at. He's a cool dude.
Oh, the old log stack. Ah, it reminds me I get back to Dragon Age and claim some log stacks.
I really have to get into that.
Yeah.
I
It's so good, Tack.
Every
You're
time
missing
I try
out.
to start it, like I've got some other game, like just in my
You gotta
face.
quit just playing.
Did you
Some
beat-
other game is Dota every time, isn't it?
Recently I haven't had
Oh,
time to play
slow
Dota.
down.
Yeah, we're getting some FPS drops here.
First-person shooter drops.
That's right. That's what I think
Gold
of.
guns. So you know how Tack is a reckless player in this?
Oh, yeah.
totally.
He's a loose cannon.
So we get back
Berserker
from
mode.
lunch to continue our lunch story, and he's in charge of pressing the elevator button because he's leading the
He
charge.
just hit all of them.
He hit down.
I totally did.
Recklessly hit the button.
Uh,
He just sees what's in front of him and does something with it. Like, how did you even, good thing, did you drive?
I drove.
To Arby's? Okay.
But at that elevator, I looked at him. I was like, "You are just a reckless person."
Tack,
Yeah,
how'd you even
going
order your
berserker
food?
mode.
Like, did you end up with just like a packet of Arby's sauce?
I just
and
jumped over the counter and
cheesecake?
started grabbing things.
You did?
Yeah,
All right, that's smart.
That's the way to do it.
That's actually pretty smart.
By the way, Reiner, I heard you went to an Arby's that was a ways away.
That was the only one.
No, there's
No,
one downtown.
there's
That's the
one
one I went to because I thought you guys were going to that one. It's 5 minutes from here.
So you Wade, you went to an Arby's
I
looking for us?
I went to the
Yes.
Arby's downtown thinking you guys had gone to that Arby's.
Wait, did you not text one of them?
I just assumed. I'm like, there's no way they'd go to any other Arby's. They're all so far away.
Wade, you got secret Arby's.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You just did Indiana Jones.
Secret ice platform. Yeah, I did.
Leap of faith.
Now that we're talking about Indiana Jones,
That little palette swap vampire
But-
there, though.
To be fair, Wade, we didn't want you there.
I assumed that too afterwards when I got there. And
We thought
I'm
maybe
sorry.
you'll steal a fry or something.
I'm sorry you had to eat your sad Arby's lunch.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So someone said, "Are you going to use all these chairs?" And you're like, "No, my friends are coming. And
yeah.
they're coming."
I had to wait on people like that at Outback, and it would be like someone sitting there and just drinking by themselves, and like an hour and a half later, it's like your friend was never coming, were they? You just wanted to sit at a table by yourself and drink. Like, that's fine.
Yeah. You do what you got to do, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you use up a waiter's table on a busy Friday night.
What would the lunch
I'm over it.
equivalent be of someone stealing a life in a video game?
Stealing a life.
Stealing your fries.
Stealing fries?
Yeah,
or
especially
taking your
when
chair?
you're down to your last fries, and someone starts asking like, "Oh, can I have some of these?" And you were saving your fries or something.
After they throw their fries on the ground.
Maybe also, if you stole someone's fries without looking, it's like you were the person who drove to McDonald's, and you decided that you get to eat the ones that fell out of, the fry carton into the bag. Mm-hmm. And technically those aren't all your fries, but maybe that's sort of the drivers for you. I don't know.
If you're driving.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah.
I guess you don't know they're there, right?
Yeah.
But when you do look in the bag, you'd be suspicious that there were no fallen fries.
Yeah, that's
right.
one of the biggest crimes you can do is like be the non-driver and like you have the food sack, right? And then you just eat all the fries in there and then like you get home and somebody ate them all.
Oh boy, that's
like
never
the worst.
happened, right?
That has totally happened.
Really?
Yeah.
You're friends with monsters.
I know.
That's awful.
You can do better. You deserve better.
You deserve
Absolutely.
better, Dan Tack.
I agree.
You're being reckless with friendship.
Yeah. I'm reckless in everything.
Gosh, that devil may care attitude.
Grandpa.
That's right.
Care about you.
We got Grandpa.
They're everywhere.
So Reiner, tell me how
It's like Cocoon.
tell me how Temple of Doom is better than The Last Crusade.
Okay.
Oh, gross.
This is an uphill battle
Reckless.
right here.
It sucks.
Okay.
Reiner, just admit you're wrong.
Yes.
No,
He has to.
okay, let me preface it this way.
All right.
Last Crusade is a fantastic movie, a brilliant movie.
Uh-huh.
But it
It's
gets
like
a
the
little
second best Indiana Jones movie.
it gets
Yep.
it gets a little goofy. I think it kind of loses its vibe from what those first two movies were.
Getting chased by a giant boulder like minutes after
That
it starts.
happens.
It's goofy.
That happens
Temple of
in the
Doom is kinda
wilderness.
goofy, too.
That's how most cougars die. They get hit by a boulder.
Oh, my Lord.
It
Cougars
had to be
is-
snakes.
He doesn't
Short
like
round.
snakes.
Short round's goofy as hell.
Yeah.
And he made those inventions.
Also, how
He's
about
a fun kid.
Also, what's
and
the
a
name?
part of the Goonies.
Okay, you want to talk about Goofy?
Oh,
what was
boy.
the name of Indy's love interest in Temple of Doom?
Yeah, it was
She's a joke.
yes.
Like,
It's
especially
Spielberg's-
following up.
Spielberg's wife,
gosh,
right?
I can't remember the name of the lady from.
Kate Capshaw?
Yeah, from the first one. She's an awesome female protagonist. She doesn't, she doesn't take shit from Indy and stuff
She
like
got
that.
drunk at the beginning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she drinks that big guy under a table.
Literally under the
Yeah.
table.
Very literally, yeah.
The big like Sherpa dude just totally owns him.
She's a badass, and then he followed up with that garbage, and she's just like
yeah, it's
hilariously
totally slapstick.
stupid.
She's
Yeah.
just like she's yeah, oh god. Ugh.
Yeah, and I just feel like there weren't as big a set pieces in Temple of Doom.
That minecart sequence, who could forget
Oh,
that?
it was awesome.
Like
The
that
minecart, the heart
Okay.
getting ripped out
Yeah.
of someone
What does he
alive,
yell-
and
everyone
then
yell again?
remembers the
started
heart
on
without.
fire,
Monkey
and then
brain.
What is he-
alligators.
What does he yell again when he?
Takes out the
Yeah.
Nam
Oh,
Shiva.
Shabam?
Nam Shiva.
Okay. The other thing, what about the? Doesn't Temple of Doom have some BS where they're like, there's like a Tommy gun in like a jazz club or something like that?
That was
the opening.
originally the ending of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Was that the original ending?
I think
But
so.
and
Yeah.
then they moved it into Temple of Doom?
Yeah, I think that was supposed to be like toward the end of
Okay.
Raiders or
Well,
something like that.
it was another thing where I'm watching it. I'm like, well, this isn't why I want to watch Indiana Jones. It's like
I loved it. That's
Hey,
three.
I
Like I
love
said,
it too.
three. I love 3 as well, but I just really liked how dark 2 was. I thought it was a really, really kind of crazy story that they
you
told
should
there.
watch Last Crusade again and turn down the brightness on your television. It'll be pretty dark.
And again, I love the trial at the end of Last Crusade is brilliant. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
maybe my
Like the
favorite
whole movie.
Indiana
Or the
Jones
boat
moment.
chase.
Everything about the
Yeah.
Or the
third movie was
catacombs.
amazing.
Yes.
Or the tank.
Uh-huh.
Or chasing, my God, old
You're
Sean
not-
Connery scaring
Yes.
up geese, ducks,
Gooses.
fowl into
Bird.
a freaking Nazi fighter, and it kills him. It's the coolest
Yes.
thing. Who thinks of that?
That gag with Hitler just before he directed Schindler's List? What?
Was there a gag with Hitler?
Yeah, signing the book.
Remember he signs the diary.
That's what I'm saying.
In
It gets
Last
a little
Crusade?
goofy.
Yeah.
Yeah, when they go to the book burning.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Man, I don't remember that.
It's a great movie.
It's when he goes back to get the Grail diary from Elsa, I believe, right?
Oh, hell, I didn't
Yeah.
remember that.
But there are shades in that movie of George Lucas and Spielberg getting where they're at today, of the descent, the downward spiral of adding too much comedy in weird moments.
Oh,
Maybe.
Too
no.
awesome.
But maybe they also were finding a good balance at that part.
It was
you know,
pretty
good. Yeah.
Just because I think that it was a little bit goofier doesn't mean that like it went over the edge yet.
Yeah, I don't watch
Did
that
a
and think
little
it's a
bit with
goofy
them
movie.
chained up and with the fire and
Yeah, the turnstile on the fireplace
Yeah.
spinning around.
To be fair, George Lucas has always been stupid and goofy, though. Like, have you
Hey.
seen Star Wars?
Hey.
I've heard of that movie.
Like, totally serious. Like, the droids are absolutely stupid. I mean, we grew up with it, so we're used to it. But
they're
like,
droids.
Oh yeah, but I mean,
That's
like,
that's
the,
how I'm gonna
they're
save that one.
absolutely terrible. I mean, they're funny and everything, but I mean,
I don't know.
We're
I
talking
really
about
like the
ridiculous
droids. Like
combat.
I don't know how.
or
Like
comedy, rather.
I watched. When was the re-release special edition? who was
Which
like
one?
96.
Yeah, the
So I was
mid-90s.
11. And so I was watching them the same age as some people were
Me too.
when
Yeah, I
they
was
originally
11.
watched them. And I didn't have any experience with Star Wars, and I was just all in, dumb stuff and all. So maybe, are you saying like, if you were a
I'm saying-
30-year-old coming at Star Wars?
I'm saying that like the stupid stuff that's in Last Crusade, which I like, is like in the same vein of the stupid stuff that was in Star Wars,
yeah,
which you could
okay.
also put up with.
yeah,
Same
it's just,
vein, but it is taken way further. With
know.
the spinning...
I mean, maybe cast against
3PO in the backpack freaking out and Salacious Crumb.
He got
and
ripped apart!
and Jizz.
Just all that silliness. It's a silly movie.
Who's Jizz again?
What?
Huh?
Or Jizz is the type of music they play,
Jizz
right?
is the kind of music that
That's-
Droopy McCool plays.
That sentence amazing.
It is pretty
Oh my
amazing.
god. Jizz.
We're no longer friends, are we? Anybody here?
I think we all are.
I think everybody that thinks.
Did you
Last
just
Crusade-
shatter your Arby's bond? Is that what
I
happened?
think that just happened. Dan Tack.
I'm sorry. There's just no way I can say ever that Temple of Doom is better than Last
Not
Crusade.
enough meat mountains to climb. That
I like it more. I'm sorry.
I mean,
They're all great.
I respect that opinion. It's like I can't see it.
It's such a weird opinion, though.
Let's record a
can
commentary
see it.
Really
track.
baffling.
Of-
But at the same time, I agree. Like, I think that that's a weird opinion, but I'll be shouted down when I emphatically, like, in all seriousness, say that Return of the Jedi is a better film than Empire Strikes Back.
No, I agree. I agree.
Yeah,
with
I
that.
can
like
back
Jedi
you up
better
on
than
that.
Empire.
No!
The pacing, the action,
No.
it's more interesting. Yeah.
Yeah, and the dual like
I'm in complete agreement.
you have the Endor stuff next to the Death Star 2 run.
No.
Like that's great stuff.
The
Empire
Endor-
Strikes-
yeah,
all the
it's-
beginning stuff in Tatooine, just like the location hopping alone.
They send in their most important people one by one into the most dangerous place to get a dude that's frozen in carbonite, and they all get captured.
That does happen.
But hey, that was just the extension of the second act.
There's
you know,
a planet
that
that's
it was-
a cloud.
A bunch of bears take down the Empire.
Okay, that part is.
The Empire has an AT-AT. They don't use it.
No one is going to defend the Ewoks.
I defend
okay?
the Ewoks. Ewoks are both cute and badass.
They're cute,
There's nothing wrong with
and
the
they
Ewoks.
eat humans,
They definitely eat humans.
but they shouldn't take down the Empire.
Well, they're the indigenous. They know the terrain better than the Empire does.
the
They
Empire should
eat-
not even be running around like they are.
Also,
Yeah.
what kind of hubris do you have to set down an AT-AT on a forested moon?
What a dumb move.
The
What are you talking
biggest-
about? All you
biggest
do
trees.
is just start shooting.
It's
you
like
clear a path.
No, that's like Ed
fire.
209 going, I'm going to go to Stairtown. Check this out.
At 200.
All you have to do is
Come
fire
on,
a few
Johnny
shots. Fire a few shots into those trees. Forest fire done.
And then you're cooked alive in your giant metal.
No, you take off on your
coffin.
shuttle Tiberium and you go to your Death Star and then you blow up the planet.
Those idiots couldn't
and then
hit those
flick off the debris and you're
Oh,
done.
Reiner, no. The shield generators on the planet, they can't set the planet on fire. Or the moon.
Reiner, I do appreciate that you kind of censored yourself in flipping off the fake moon.
I flipped off the screen right
Did
now.
you? But I didn't see. Did you actually commit to it?
I did.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did,
he committed.
okay.
He committed. He went through with it.
Yeah, it was a good flip.
Do a flip.
It felt good. It was therapeutic flip.
Yeah.
It's, sometimes you just gotta scream into a pillow.
Ah, man, we're just no longer good buddies.
There's so much stuff going on
It's
here.
just all
Yeah,
gone.
it's all downhill from here.
So what's been happening in the game, Tack?
we're just moseying through, killing wizards.
Yep.
Collecting stuff. We got a lucky sword, gives us big gems.
What
I'm all
kind of
sweaty now, guys.
What kind of music is this?
It's
Like
just music.
jizz?
It's just
Okay.
music.
This is what Salacious Crumb listens to.
Yeah, salacious indeed.
Is it really called jizz?
It's really called
super called
jizz.
jizz.
We need to get Lucas on the phone.
That would be really interesting for a few reasons.
That would be interesting, all right.
I know he won't talk to me.
We should start a cover band of
I think-
only Soul Blazer music.
I think this is
It would
jizz,
work. It
actually.
really is.
Yeah. It's pretty close.
So it's strange to think that Jabba has an appreciation of
Anything?
the humanoid form and music.
Oh, because of
Because
Leia?
it's just, yeah.
But maybe it wasn't about that. Maybe I guess he did try to lick her.
Yeah.
But maybe it's just like a status symbol. Like, he's not really into it, but he feels like he should like,
Oh, like he's
Keep her like that?
overcompensating? Like she's a
Yes.
she's a beard?
yeah, she's,
Or
or,
gross alien tastes.
yep, a beard made of like Ewok fur.
Yeah.
What if it was like, oh man, it'd be so weird if like anyone besides Chewie was like a different species in that series.
Yeah. Do you think Chewie, if
That's-
you shaved him, looks like IG-88 made out of skin?
Yes, exactly. He's a
Wow.
super long, narrow head.
I think that might be a stretch.
He-
I think that's a episode 7 spoiler right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. Oh man.
He's getting old, losing his hair.
I think this is enough Star Wars talk. Jeez,
No, we need to get Jar
can't
Jar
stop
in there.
thinking
The
about
best
it.
character.
That's pretty topical.
Yeah, why don't you go there, Tack? Your favorite character is Jar Jar.
You brought it to the brink.
It's
Turn off his mic now.
And Tack's gone.
Get it all out.
You're not gone, Tack. You could talk again.
okay. Good. Yeah, I was joking. Obviously, I do not like Jar Jar.
Not even just a little bit?
Not even a little bit.
He's a savvy politician, though.
And that's the worst part. You can just take him out of all those movies, and there wouldn't make any difference. Like,
Nope.
That's the worst part. He serves no purpose except to piss people off.
Yeah, at least Chewie served a purpose, and he was also cool. Yeah, sometimes someone will talk about Jar Jar, and I want to do like an impression to remind people how dumb he is, but no one ever does it because you end up sounding like a racist, and. It's weird because in the movie it didn't come across as particularly racist, but then when you hear someone try to do that, it's like, oh boy, I don't know about this whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, you get to save again.
Yeah. We're like just rolling through this place.
We should argue more.
We should.
Wait, so you can't pop back through that?
No, I
jewel?
can. I don't think that we're ready to go back yet. We got.
Oh, but you can't teleport back to where the jewel is.
Right.
Right. Okay. Well, yeah, you are steamrolling this place
We
pretty
are.
well.
Like, we released Gnome. I'm sure he has something really important to give us. Since he's like Turbo the dog and Lou the dolphin.
Those grandpas are going to tell you so many awesome
Oh,
stories.
the grandpas are awesome. Like, what's with this place? Like, the Mountain of Souls is apparently very grandpa heavy.
God, if I know anything about old people, they're going to tell you about let me tell you about the snow for 18 paragraphs.
They will talk about the weather for quite some time.
Yeah.
I wonder what kind of old person I'm going to be.
An awesome one, Tim.
Oh, thanks, Dan.
If you ever want to know what Joe Juba's going to be like as an old person,
go talk to him.
Just talk to Joe Juba now. Like the day that I met him, like, this dude's going to be a really awesome old dude because he has old guy shoes and he's just super crotchety.
He's
like,
already
yeah.
ahead of the curve.
It's great.
So do you think Dan is validated in every like Dan Reichert was validated in every little bit of poking and prodding he did to Joe?
No, definitely not.
Okay.
He's just a meanie.
You got to be nice to old people.
Yeah.
You gotta respect your elders.
They are our legacy.
You don't know how long they're going to be here. Treasure the moments.
That's a good point. We might need new shoes. He does wear those slip-on loafers, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Nice.
He likes Columbo.
Yeah, he does. He
Oh, wow.
celebrated Columbo's Day on Columbus Day.
Which is super cool.
It is. I appreciate that. It's a cool cake with his trench coat on it. And he had pens that said Falk, like Peter Falk, which I thought was pretty clever.
That's pretty sweet.
Yeah. I might as well be wearing slip-on loafers, though. All I do is I have a pair of Adidas, and I tie them once, and I slip them on and off for the rest of my days,
Yeah.
which I feel like is bad for my shoes.
Here's an observation
Let's do it.
way into the game. Your guy doesn't have a name, does he? He's just
Soul
Slayer.
Blazer.
His name is Butts.
It was Soul Blazer.
But it's just,
and
I mean, he
Butts.
doesn't have, he's like, I guess, Link from the first game, right? Like Zelda game? Like, you name him yourself, and
They
that's
call him
it?
butts all the time.
Right. I think he's Butts for our intents and purposes, but he's the Soul Blazer.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, it's like people calling him Harold and
He's
you
like
know,
the
Harold
Highlander.
of Andraste.
I thought you meant Harold like Harold. He's like
His
Harold,
name's
huh?
Harold. That would have been an amazing
Harold
thing.
of the Purple Crayon.
Oh, I want to pretend when I play Dragon Age that people are just calling him Harold.
I want to make a Dragon Age character who looks like Harold in the Purple Crayon now. Just
Make it happen. I don't even know what
You
that
should
is.
throw away
you
your
never read that book when you were a little kid?
Nah, dude.
He's a little
Yeah, I
bald
really have
baby.
to start playing.
yeah. Throw away your save and start over.
I'm
I was
done.
just looking
38
for-
hours gone.
I really have to start playing that.
I was looking for Waldo most of the time when I should have been reading as a kid. So those are like ice wizards.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what they are,
Those are
actually.
jerks.
You're being pretty reckless here.
Really?
Yeah, but I've been careful, so I earned a little reckless time.
When you see an icicle like that, do you think about that scene from Die Hard 2 where John
Ooh,
McClane stabs
no.
a dude in the eye with an icicle?
I think about Hoth.
I do too. Hoth comes to mind first.
Oh,
because
sure, like
it's-
Luke hanging upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah, the best Star Wars movie.
Luke Hang?
Luke hanging.
The second best Star Wars movie.
Next to Phantom Menace.
Oh, I mean, yeah, obviously. All the prequels were vastly superior.
Yeah, you know the cool thing about stabbing someone in the eye with an icicle is that it will melt, and there is no evidence.
Well,
and no fingerprints. Think about it.
but there could be DNA attached to the icicle.
But it's just water, man. I don't know, dude.
No, wouldn't it just kind
Mostly water.
You're also using a
Man.
glove because it's cold out. So think
well,
about
that would work then.
Yeah. There might be fibers on the glove, but, no idiot hangs onto the gloves that you killed someone with. Unless you're like O.J. Simpson or any other number of idiots.
I think it happens more than you think.
Probably. Just burn those gloves in a bonfire. And then burn the bonfire.
That's what you got to do is burn the
I mean,
bomb.
you
Yeah,
think
that's
that would be the first thing you did,
Critical
right?
last step. I was gonna start bringing up, like, you ever go down that rabbit hole where, like, just like hypothetical, like if you had to get away with murder, what you'd do?
All the time, Tim.
But I'm kind of nervous about doing it on something that's recorded because, like, I don't know. What if I get framed someday and then someone uses that exact method that I described on that recording?
And then you're an accomplice.
Yeah, playthrough of
wow.
Soul Blazer.
You want to use an atomic bomb.
That's yeah.
And how do they trace that back to
That's
you?
a good point. That,
But yeah, I
man.
think about that, Tim.
Do you? Yeah, it's a.
You guys should have a contest.
Should we?
Who can murder whom first?
Wow.
Clue.
Now there's a movie.
Tim Curry,
It was a movie.
Christopher Lloyd.
Those 3 endings in that movie were fantastic.
And there's a
That
lady
was
that
just a fantastic movie all around.
Yeah, just fun all the way through.
there's a lady that looks a lot like Sigourney Weaver in that.
Madeline Kahn.
Yeah. Also, I remember I had a big crush on the maid in that movie.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Cool.
I can get behind that.
Yeah. Well,
We were getting dark, but now we're light again.
now,
Yeah.
now we're going
Now we're
back.
all buddies.
so where to next?
I think we're getting close to the end.
Where to?
What kind of boss are we going to fight here, you think?
I think
Well,
We're at Ice Mountain
it's
Yeti.
an ice place.
We predicted the skeleton boss in the water level.
Maybe like an ice mage, a bigger one, a Yeti, a snow ice monster.
Could be. I have no idea. We're gonna go talk to some people in town now. Like,
yeah, let's do it.
Oh,
Old
they're riding
people.
snails.
Yeah.
All right, we gotta do the.
Are we doing it?
Let's see. Week. What? This snail always wants me to walk with it. Where shall we go today?
What?
Nowhere, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, hey.
Oh, I thought it was a woman.
Oh, they get smashed through the wall.
Are we gonna follow the snail or
Too
should we just leave?
hasty.
Yeah, we're just gonna leave.
No, you got to follow it, man.
Okay. We're,
He's clearly leading you to like a mushroom
They
or
wouldn't
something.
put something dumb like this in here.
Also,
It's
look
not
at
a big
that.
yeah, they
anima-
would.
Look at that animation.
Remember
oh
the
wait, is he just doing laps?
Remember the
'Cause
dog
he's
that told
doing laps.
jokes, Cork? They will definitely put dumb stuff in here.
That's a long way to go. He's doing laps.
He's doing laps.
He's just screwing with you.
He's straight up snailing.
He knew you were tailing him. He's like one of those people that just starts going
He's
around
straight
the block.
snailing.
Come
What's that?
snail away. There's a prison over there. Well, there are no actual bad people. I guess it's just a punishment room. What is that if not a prison? There's a sword called Lucky Blade somewhere in the Lano. It is said that monsters will leave
Larger gems.
larger gems.
We already got it, so like that's the reason I skipped it. So how do we talk to Gnome over there?
I'm a bad player.
Here we go.
I'm a bad plant. You use the dream rod.
Dream rod on the mushroom.
Lay it on its head.
Wow.
On its mushroom.
We
head.
are using our dream rod on a mushroom.
What does the dream
What?
rod do?
This is the thing that's happening.
Make sure you don't walk around in a dream or you'll get lost.
Cool.
Oh, they just needed a reason to bring you back.
I don't know. We didn't actually talk to it there, so I'm gonna go back in.
This is my hometown. The mountain winds carried my spores,
It's wines.
and now we live there.
Oh, that was really great. Thanks.
What a great dream.
This is a really great dream.
This
Yeah.
is like a Ben Hansen dream.
They'll talk to you about for a half hour.
Exactly.
What's up
So
with that
I don't even
person?
know what that guy gave us. That's everything.
Looks like we got 2 prisons to open, huh? Or are those bad dudes?
Well,
There are no bad
There's
dudes.
There are
just,
no-
it's just a punishment room. They're into
we
it.
kind of want to get to know him, but I don't see
They're
any way how to
masochists.
do that.
You don't want to talk to those people. They're being punished.
Well, I really want to talk to Gnome. He's like important in the
I
story.
want
or
to find out
something.
what's going on with that snail.
Yeah.
What are you in for?
Where'd it go?
Oh no, no man left behind.
that's-
Dan, thank you for that courtesy laugh. I
Yeah.
want to let you know that that does mean something.
I tried. It wasn't that bad.
Thanks. Thank
Plus
you.
1 friendship. We just witnessed it.
Take it. They're staring longingly at each other, right?
There's Woodman.
Please save the king.
Ah.
Wow, those were not worth saving.
Why?
What's the log guy say?
I don't do it. We already talked to him.
Oh,
I'm trying to think of who we haven't talked to.
This is a depressing place to live.
it really is.
I don't want to just live in the ground.
Just
The
put me in
Mountain
the
of Souls.
punishment room for something different to look at.
Oh, it's a race.
Who's going to win the
Everyone
race?
seems to be pretty confident.
Oh, come on. We need another racer.
Yeah,
You
we
should
need.
be that racer.
Oh, we got a mushroom.
Let's go very fast. They become adults within half a year. What creatures?
Mm.
Married, have children, pass away. So that's why we're seeing so many old people.
That's why we only have kids and grandpas.
Interesting. It's like a Benjamin Button.
There's actual plot behind it. I had no idea.
I have never actually seen Benjamin Button. I don't really.
I'll watch it with you sometime.
Really?
Yeah.
It's,
Why do you want to watch that with me?
Because I like to spend time with you.
Well,
Just
yeah.
anything is fun.
Oh,
Man, there's friendship
Thanks.
plus going on all over here.
I know.
I'm about to get another pip.
I'm going to get extra gem.
All right, I don't know how we get to this guy. I guess we're hoping the dream changed something, and we're gonna go back into the dungeon.
Well, there's that path that opened, but it was just like a path to where you've been already, right?
Man, it was a dream path. I don't know. I have no idea. We're gonna go back in the dungeon and see. I think we talked to everybody.
Yeah.
We need a snail.
We got a snail.
A snail
We
racer.
need one more.
We do need another snail.
We can't start the race without him.
Come snail away. Come snail away. Snail away with me.
God, you have a nice voice.
Gosh,
I love
I've
it.
been working on it.
Love it. Don't stop.
Oh, there is a monster layer remaining, so that's
What?
probably what we're missing.
Like, wait, one more little generator or a
Yeah.
whole other section?
One generator.
Ooh.
Oh, that seems
That's ominous.
There's gotta be no-
that's
there's
pretty
nothing in there.
self-explanatory. I want to get the generator if we can first.
Well, you just raised a bridge over here because of
Yeah.
that dream, but did it lead to anything?
That's the thing.
Well, don't be silly. When you dream about robbing a bank, you don't wake up with gold bars in your pillow.
But this is Soul Blazer.
But what if?
Oh, gosh. you're right.
What a nice writing prompt you just started.
That's what opened right there, right?
I don't think so, because we had already cleared
Don't
that.
steal that idea, because that's pretty much my
Like
idea.
we already. Aha.
nice.
See?
Oh, good. A bat.
It's a Zubat. It's a purple bat.
And I think
Oh,
that
cute.
hallway was very clearly telling us that there's a boss in that room. So
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna do this, save, and then go take him on.
They look like a doorway made out of legs.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
evil legs, like a monster or something.
All right. Sure.
Like it
Go with
has little clawed feet.
How
Okay.
much magic do you spend with each little shot of that?
That's a good question.
Quite a few gems.
Well, I guess.
Boy, there's a lot of guys in here.
These are really, really annoying enemies to hit.
You can do it though.
Yeah.
Oof.
There we go.
There
Nice.
it is.
Give us a snail.
Here we go.
It is a snail.
Well,
Well, yeah.
It's a snail in a room that we can't get to.
Awesome. That's super helpful.
here's where you're going to die, snail.
Yes.
I'm sorry. I didn't ask to be born.
Where are you going, man?
I'm gonna go save, and then
Smart.
Then boss it up.
then that looks like a boss door to me.
It totally is. Yeah.
It's
It's a boss door.
It's very high profile.
Has anyone ever been to an underground lake?
Underground lake.
Like
I think we're at one now.
well in the game, but
I don't know.
just something I'd like to see
It
someday.
was in like an underground stream type thing
Yeah,
in
it
the
seemed
Czech
like-
Republic,
Was that cool?
underneath a mountain by the Propost Makoche or something like that.
I-
It's basically like this. It was called like the Witch's Gorge. I don't know, but it was cool. It was linked in with like Silent Hill inspiration and stuff like that. But
Poseidon!
it's a beetle. That's also a
Vampire.
Yeah,
it's like a vampire.
It's like a
Are you
goblin.
Talking, are you talking beetle like one of the Beatles? Look at his haircut.
It's like a gremlin put like someone's head on it.
It's got a little wig.
It does have like stripes,
Yeah.
ears.
Reiner, have you been to an underground lake?
No, I want to go. It sounds like fun. We should do the next
Oh.
Super Replay there
Yeah, that's a smart idea.
on location.
Yep.
Got to get to the other side.
Yeah, he's an interesting beast.
Does your magic do anything?
No, magic doesn't usually do anything to bosses.
Yikes.
They balanced it that way, I guess. I don't even think I can hit him when he's in the middle.
Yeah, I hate to be the one to point out. I don't know if you've hit him yet.
Oh, I have,
He has.
Oh, okay.
but I haven't really damaged his bar.
He hasn't. Yeah, he hasn't taken off any damage.
Oh, so you just have to like, there's like an invisible threshold of damage you have to do before you can see that
Yeah,
you.
he's got like a bigger bar.
Why
than-
didn't they just do like layered bars? Seems like an odd choice. Maybe they liked an element of mystery in there.
Maybe.
I like this water.
Oh, it's driving me nuts.
He likes to switch to the hand.
Wow, he can just switch on the fly like that.
Ooh, nice move.
No animation.
Ambidextrous.
I don't think we can hit him at the middle position. This is pretty lame.
Blub, blub, blub. Jeez. Oh,
Oh, okay.
that's kind of punishing.
It is. Like, you don't have any room to dodge.
At least your your swipe range is pretty generous.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Come on.
You can do it.
Wow. I'm just getting destroyed.
Do you have a medical herb?
Yeah, I do.
Nice.
I like that this beast went and got tattoos.
It's not equipped, though.
Yeah, they must
Like
be
the
travel.
armbar things.
How do you get inked underwater?
If you're Poseidon, you can do whatever you want.
Horrible scars.
But he does come out of the water for a bit, so maybe they... and he goes back under.
Oh, hey, Dan, good call dodging those fireballs in the little
Yeah.
alcove. Yeah, down there.
Yep.
Perfect.
I've been trying to do that, but sometimes they go down instead. They, like, go straight down at you.
Well, you're set now. You have a medical herb left.
Yeah. so,
Hide
like-
in the little nook.
Well, you have to, like, wait.
Oh!
You can't hide until the ball shoots.
Hide in the little nook, he says.
It has to, like, lock onto you first, and then you can go in there.
Hide in the little nook.
Keep in the nook.
Nice.
Oh, you got this.
So,
You got this.
how much damage did you take off per swipe?
Couples.
Well, it's a lot more now since the shield bracelet isn't equipped. so-
Okay, you do have the medical herb equipped.
Yeah.
All right. So you have to, like, bait it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So
you
it'll
do.
go over that
It's
terrain
a-
that
it-
you can't
yeah.
traverse? Oh, annoying. Not great.
Nice, dude.
No,
Oh,
that wasn't so
not
nice.
so great.
You were
no.
doomed.
This guy sucks.
You can, like, dodge that one and then go under. Yeah, nice. Nice, Dan. Swipe, swipe,
You
swipe,
don't think it's
swipe.
reckless?
No, you're doing great.
Hey, Tim, who's your favorite Hobbit in the movie The
Uh-oh.
Hobbit?
Bilbo.
Not Dory?
Bilbo.
Well, wait, are you talking about dwarves or hobbits, man?
Oh, damn it.
Uh-oh.
I totally screwed up. Dwarves.
We got a
Damn it.
serious nerd foul.
I just,
Nerd foul.
yeah, I just see short people. I don't see those.
No, I'd probably give it up to, gosh, I think Boffer's pretty cool. He's got the dumb hat.
Who's the badass?
I like Glowing just because I'm so infatuated with Gimli. Bomber is the fat ass.
No, the badass.
Oh,
That's a weird
Jeez.
question.
sorry about that. I'd say, gosh, it's he's the first guy that comes. It's
Yeah,
with the B, I think.
yeah.
He's amazing.
Ballin.
He's great.
Not
Or no.
Bomb?
not Ballin?
No,
Is it-
Ball. No.
Was Ballin?
Ballin is
Ballin's
Ballin.
the dead one that Gimli
Ballin's the dead
finds
one, yeah.
in Moria.
Dwalin.
It might be Dwalin.
Whoever that guy is, he's cool.
Yeah.
Nice beard.
I got a little love for the old guy because he's so stupid. And, like, they're listening to someone sing or something, and then they're listening to a dumb speech or something that the dwarves don't agree with. Maybe it's when the elves are singing. And then he takes his handkerchief and stuffs it into his little hearing horn,
Yeah.
which is just, it's a good gag.
All
but
right.
it's just like, maybe you should have put the horn down, guy. Come on. I don't know. How about you, Jeff? I know you hate all of them, maybe except for Thorin.
I don't know. I rewatched it, which is why I'm such an authority.
I watched
on
it again
what
recently.
A Hobbit and Dwarf they are. I have to say, like, now that time has passed, it was a lot more enjoyable.
Yeah,
Because I had my expectations were so high, and as soon as all that stupidity began, I was like, oh, boy.
Jeff hated the visual design of all the dwarves.
they
Remember when they released those posters?
Yes.
Of the close-up headshots of them,
yeah.
and you could totally see like the rubber.
And they all look so
Yeah.
dumb. Because there's like the two tiers of them. There's like weird clown mask ones, and
Right.
then there's like, oh, we need to like people to think this one's hot, so we gotta have a
Oh,
good-looking
yeah,
dwarf.
yeah.
And then there's like, oh, this one he's round like freaking that guy
Was
in
that
Willy Wonka.
Feely?
Willy Wonka.
Feely?
Feely or Keely, one of the
Feely or
E's.
Keely is
Yeah.
the one's blonde and one's the brown hair guy that falls in love with the fake elf lady.
Yeah,
I don't mean.
Yeah!
I think if you had to like inject the Hobbit story with nice work, Dan, with some
That was nice.
new action and characters, I think they're actually doing a pretty good job
Yeah,
with
yeah.
that. But she wasn't really in the books, so here we are.
You're a purist.
King, are you okay?
We have released The King.
Nice.
he's gonna say some really awesome stuff. Thank you. Here's a redstone.
Yeah, that's probably exactly what's going to happen.
You don't have a redstone yet?
I don't know. We got all kinds of
How about
stones.
a firestone?
Let's save this
So, do you have a favorite dwarf then, Jeff?
Just because it's that the cross-eyed one with the weird bull haircut.
Oh, with that slingshot?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
We never got the guy for the snail races.
Yeah.
It's too bad.
This isn't a
Oh,
completionist
man.
run, huh?
No, we should.
We got that one who's just in the little room.
Maybe this guy will start the race.
the king.
Yeah.
Kings don't race.
No.
You saved me. Thank you very much. I treated the small
Oh.
gnome very poorly. What?
Snail. Gnome.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yep.
I would not trust all of the things Gnome was saying. He told me monsters would invade our town. I put him in prison.
He took care of that right away.
See, Gnome, I believe you will find what you are looking
Hey,
for.
King, I think monsters are coming to
By
the
the
punishment room.
Yep.
Have you heard of the Phoenix? Whoever collects the Master's three symbols, the red hot mirror, the red hot ball, and the red hot stick, shall have the Phoenix up, and that person will inherit the strongest power.
That's a red hot tip.
Yeah.
If you collect them, I'll bring them to me.
He got kind of weird.
Have you heard
God,
of the
not
Phoenix?
again.
Whoever
Hey,
collects the
let's
Master's
talk
three
about
symbols.
we got to get the red hot stick, guys.
Red hot stick.
I bet a snail race will solve this problem.
The
Yeah,
dog
because
might
it's a
have the
no.
red hot
How
stick.
ironic. Time moves very quickly down here, yet they race on snails.
This is really deep. Like this is definitely not stuff I was thinking about when I played
Maybe
through
that
the
race
game.
already started.
I like that you walked backwards for a while.
Hey, they're open. See?
Yeah.
My name is Gnome. I used to live in Dr. Leo's house. Dr. Leo was asked by King Magrid to build a machine that could call upon evil. Because he refused, he was taken to Magrid's castle. He secretly gave us 4 stones and told us to run away. Those stones are keys to the world of evil. The other stones are in Dr. Leo's laboratory and in the castle of Magrid. Here, take this silver stone and hurry to the laboratory where Dr. Leo was
What
held.
kind of sadist tells a snail to run away?
I don't know. There's a house in the desert to the bottom right. Mechanical monsters. They cannot. Okay.
To the bottom right. Yeah.
Yep.
That's good.
To the north right. Bottom south right.
To my down left.
To quarter circle right. Hadouken, half Hadouken motion.
Tech,
Cool.
you having fun playing this?
You know, it's I don't think it's aged immaculately. I'll say that.
Are you having a good
Any
time
of
in the
us?
Super Replay?
Oh, absolutely.
Good.
I mean, yeah.
Hey, as long as we're having fun.
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
definitely having fun.
Talked a lot of movies today.
It's movie chat.
Argued.
We
Yeah.
had food talk, movie chat.
Film
Yeah.
blazers.
Film Blazers definitely happened.
Whoa. All right.
Oh
So,
God.
how many stones do you have now?
We have 3, 4.
Because he said that there was only 4 that were taken from
Right, so
the
we're going to
place
get
where they made the machine that can call upon evil.
I think we're getting the last stone here, and then that's the final level there, something like that.
Macaroni
That looks
flats.
like or a brain.
I want some macaroni flats. Oh, see, it's a haunted house. This is Dr. Leo's laboratory. There are machines lurking around here which only the powerful Zantetsu sword can defeat.
Whoa, we need that.
First of all, talk to a certain door to get to the room. Zantetsu. Am I thinking of something wrong? What is the spell that Odin casts in like every Final Fantasy game where he's a summon? It's not Zantetsu, is it?
It might be.
I'm gonna look it up real quick.
I thought he just cuts people up, right?
Yeah, it's like the classic sort of samurai cut it in half, and then you cut it so fast that it takes a second to like
Right.
slide apart,
Yes.
which is
Yeah,
always.
he was a really bad summon. Cause,
He was visually really cool,
Yeah,
but he'd never work. He would never
Exactly.
kill anyone except the lowest level enemies.
It was a
in
total
the-
waste of time to summon him, yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Whoa.
Ooh, some CNC Music Factory, CNC Music Laboratory.
Things just got serious.
Stupid. Zantetsuken is what I'm thinking of. They must be similar.
Oh, these guys are strong.
Yeah, because Zantetsu and Zantetsuken
Wait,
are
he hit you
related.
for 1 hit point.
I got the shield bracer on.
He hit you for 1 hit point.
Hey. And?
Are they stronger, like in terms of damage, or just their resilience?
They're resilient.
All right.
I like the sound effects. The boo!
Yeah, this place is crazy.
Like the disco sound effects.
Oh,
How
they
does
jump.
this guy get me work done?
Level up!
He doesn't.
17.
Whoa, 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 whoa! You don't have a Zantetsu
I know, I
sword. Is
I'm
it somewhere
aware.
in here? You just have to eat
Talk
damage?
to a certain door.
Yeah, have you talked to all the doors?
Well, we only have one door unlocked.
Just a certain
I
one.
mean, that's just generating machines you can't kill.
Yeah, that's
It's a disaster.
That's really not good.
You saved?
Yeah.
Okay.
oh boy.
All
Yeah,
the machines
we
that are...
really need the Zentetsu sword.
I don't think that you can close any of those gates until you find an enemy you can kill.
Man.
No, we did find a door.
Yep.
Did you
Maybe-
talk to it? Or did you just open it
We
like
can
a
kill these.
savage?
I just walked right through.
My
them.
God, where are your manners?
Just berserked in.
Jesus.
Reckless.
Like you Kramered right through it?
Yeah.
He Dan Tacked it.
That is the most disregard you will see for a door in any popular media. Popular media.
Pop.
This is a pretty
Actually,
jazzy
probably
soundtrack.
just any media where someone breaks down a door would be more violent.
What's spawning out of that one? Is it those little,
The little worms.
maggots? Okay.
Yeah.
How early did the Seinfeld gig come along where Kramer tries to slide through the door, but it's shut? It's locked, and then he just you hear him fall over. Probably pretty early, huh?
Probably.
I like Seinfeld. I wonder if people still watch that.
Yeah, it's
It's on reruns, right?
It's still, people still love that show. I kind of like Curb Your Enthusiasm a little bit more.
If you ever find, Reiner, that they put that on Netflix, and for some reason I'm not showing up to work as much, you know exactly why.
Well, I don't have Netflix, so
Whoa!
Well, hell.
Big
What?
secrets coming out here.
Reiner,
it's a big argument between Cork and I. Like,
Really?
he really wants me to have it.
I think
Yeah,
you should have it just
and
for...
I'm kind of not getting it out of spite.
It's a really good
Oh,
deal.
you're like Kato and not watching
Yeah.
Terminator 2.
They're really winning.
Boy.
That's just ridiculous.
It's so
you got to
dumb.
watch Terminator 2.
Yeah, right. Reiner, let me ask you this.
I have Hulu.
What approach are
Oh.
you guys taking with your daughter and watching shows and stuff?
Sheila watches a lot of movies.
Okay.
She has a shelf of Disney and animated stuff.
What if, instead of having a physical shelf, you paid $7 a month and had like unlimited access to just a huge amount of kids'
All right,
televisions?
let me tell you a story. We have Hulu, which is
Nice.
pretty much the same thing, right?
No.
Almost as nice as a Zentetsu sword.
Yeah, now we can actually kill metal enemies. Like, this is
Who's got a lot of
serious
kid
thing.
programming?
And it's got a lot of ads and not a lot of movies unless you're into like Criterion Collection samurai movies.
But they have a kid selection, and she got really into Thomas the Train.
Of course.
So we would, when she'd eat lunch, we'd queue up a episode of Thomas the Train, and she'd call for choo 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 choo. That's how she says train. And
Obviously.
I went in there, I typed in Thomas, and guess what? It was gone.
Oh no! And the tears ensued.
So now she watches Dinosaur Train.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they got rid of all
What's a
Thomas the Train.
Wait, what's a dinosaur train?
It's a train that goes to different prehistoric eras to
Yeah.
visit
Why
dinosaurs.
was a train the most
driven by
effective?
dinosaurs?
It's like dinosaurs.
What? How did they get the train?
They just had one.
Okay.
They just had one.
It's
All right,
a prehistoric
I like it.
train.
There's
I
no
like it.
origin.
Time traveling
No,
train.
the train fell into a time tunnel. It's originally from our
Oh, really?
time.
Oh, is it really?
Is it called the Trainosaurus Rex?
No.
No.
We need the origin story of the train.
Yeah.
This is something that needs to happen.
But that's a argument for having a shelf because those things won't disappear.
Well, that's true if it becomes super integral. But also, when they take those off, it's an opportunity to check out
See something
new.
else. You're
But
totally right.
Netflix is a little more static, I think.
They do rotate stuff in
Yeah.
and out, but if it does go away, it usually comes back.
Yeah, Breaking Bad's never fallen off or anything like that.
Right.
Like, that's only grown. I don't know. I think
I
that
think your kid would really like that.
for your
too.
money,
Yeah, it's like
You do
it's like
real
$8.
good with Netflix.
Yeah.
I think Netflix and Hulu right now are great, but I wonder about their future. I wonder what's going to happen when, let's say, a company like Disney decides we don't need
Yeah,
to
but
pay these middlemen and
not-
we can just have our own channel.
you're not invested in their future. You're invested in their month-to-month low cost for a lot of cool
Yeah.
entertainment. Hey, there's ones
I'm
that
just
go
saying,
by.
HBO Go is fantastic, right?
Yeah,
And I can see Disney, with Star Wars and Marvel and all their movies and all their properties.
totally
why?
possible. But for now, they're all under one roof for one low cost. And you get to enjoy that while that lasts. So that's where I'm coming from. There's months where I don't even watch Netflix. And I still feel like I'm getting my money's worth in the long run.
Tim, I'm sold. I'm picking up Netflix today.
Really? Did you not have it?
I mean, I already have it.
You're
Oh.
gonna need to use offer code Tim Turi
Yeah.
to save
Yeah.
10%.
Please.
I've had it forever. Like it's so.
I
good.
want to buy more Netflix.
Yeah.
What I
can I
like
get more
about Netflix and not having cable or something is I'm really going on about this. It's not like they need more champions. Netflix is already like, I don't know what the adoption rate for Netflix is, but I bet a lot of people subscribe.
Oh my god, you're sitting there watching Netflix, eating your Arby's. It's just great.
We got some serious product placement going on.
No,
Last I heard, it was like 70 million, and that was a couple of years ago, I think.
Okay.
But I think their biggest battle is, again, outside of these companies jumping ship, and once their contracts are done and making their own portals, which is going to happen to some of them, is sports, right? Like they don't have NFL games. They don't have
Right. Well,
so that's why people still have cable, right?
Well, there are those that have
a lot
cable,
of people,
but then they do have like a la carte, like you could get your own like MLB package or whatever and watch it on your iPad if you want, or on a device that has it hooked up, or ESPN or something. Yeah, sports has been the outlier, but
Yeah, sports are definitely. I'm like, I don't have regular cable anymore. There's no need for it.
right.
Yeah, and those TV deals that the teams make with networks, that stuff's never going away. Like, there's just too much money involved there.
Yeah, I mean that's true, but then you can just get like an ESPN app and like get access to all that stuff, right?
No, because they're like local Fox Sports North and I guess
just
the Fox Sports North app.
Just look on Twitter and someone says, "Hey, Twins lost." And you're like, "Yeah, there
wow.
you go, done."
All right.
That's all
There
I
you
need
go.
to know.
All
All right,
right.
looking at the box score.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know. All things will change and stuff like that.
I'm not bad mouthing Netflix by
No,
by any
it
means.
doesn't
It's
come
just-
across.
Well, that's good because they're an
Next time I-
unofficial sponsor.
Yeah.
Of the Soul Blazer Super Replay.
Next time I get a free trial thing or whatever, I'm just gonna send it to Reiner because they do give those.
You get a
all the
free
time.
month anyway.
Yeah.
Try it. Have you even tried the 1 month for free?
I had it originally, 1 month free. On my big TV, it doesn't look super great, but it might now with my new
Yeah,
internet
there's
connection.
HD now and stuff.
Would you try it like in a house with a mouse, but in a box with a fox?
What did he say?
Here, there, anywhere.
What did he say that rhymed?
I'm just trying to get him to try Netflix.
Hey,
He's talking my level here.
We're
right?
big on
Yes,
Netflix.
I would.
Dan, where are you going?
I had to go get a herb.
Oh, Herb.
Yeah.
So you really emphasize the H.
Yeah.
Tim does.
He does.
You have 4 stones. You're in the laboratory.
Here we
How
are.
much in your little kid memory, little kid
Yeah.
brain that's inside your big man brain?
That's right.
Like where are you at towards the end here?
I remember like how this level looked. I was like, man, this is really cool mechanical level.
Yeah.
So I do remember seeing this level.
And then you scratched your beard.
I had one back then too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so
Were you one of those guys in like junior high with the little mustache?
No, it didn't hit. I think it hit like in high school. I went full
That's
beard.
still cool.
what are you
Yeah.
doing?
Well, these little things are supposed to be coming. I just don't know where they're at.
So do you feel like you're
People
almost towards the end based on your memory?
This is definitely toward the end, but I know that there's some serious backtracking we have to do to get the Phoenix. You can't kill the final boss with the Phoenix, which you need the red hot stuff for.
of course. I mean, it's based on Old Norse mythology, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just physics.
But
Red
actually,
hot
that
sticks.
actually shouldn't take too long. But we do need to go back to the first level with the painting. Remember all those metal guys? Gotta go kill them.
Who
Oh,
could forget?
yeah.
Get
Those
your
are
red
great
hot
moments.
ball.
We need the red hot ball.
Stick.
Red hot stick.
Wow, these.
Mirror.
Yeah. Actually, it won't take too long though. I think we're pretty close to the end.
What?
Collect.
We want this to go on forever, though, Tack.
Like I think there's probably
a cat.
2 more levels, like a castle.
That's the dang table.
And come on, teach that cat some cat names.
Cat.
I remember the final boss battle being awesome, but I may be coloring it with my memory. So
Did you know that tack backwards is cat?
I don't know about
the little
that.
stutter there.
I
I
like
thought you were-
the hesitation.
I don't know
Well,
about
no,
that.
there's 2 cuh sounds.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, because your name's Dan Tack.
yeah,
Right?
that would be my name.
That's how I pronounced it.
This is the 2-minute warning.
really, we're almost done?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, this has been going.
But we gotta clear out the CNC Music Laboratory.
Yeah, this is Dr. Leo's lab, man.
I mean, you
He's-
said it. Time goes faster down here, so
he
maybe.
called the world of evil.
We had a good time.
We
And
did.
a bad time.
We did. We
for a
talked about
bit.
some movies. We got Arby's in there again.
differing
We got
opinions.
Netflix in there. Man, it's just like,
How many people do you think would call BS if we just spliced in the game's end credits right now and started talking about what
Just
a
over
wild
the
ride
top.
it was?
Just
Yeah,
a bunch random names.
Yes, made up our own.
yeah. We need to get
you.
Netflix to sponsor us since we talked about them so much.
Yeah,
But hey, this is a new episode. You know what that means? I'm giving away another game from my collection, clearing out some space for old baby stuff.
What?
And so for people that want a free game from my collection, leave a comment about what you think about what? The Indiana Jones
Indiana
movie.
Jones, yes.
Order the Indiana Jones movies. I'll
Yes.
pick one person from random that is commenting on this subject, and you'll get a private message on Game Informer's channel on GameInformer.com saying that you are a winner, and I'll ask for your address, and I'll send you the game.
So why are you clearing out space again?
We're out of room.
Oh boy.
Either get a bigger house, which is not going to happen, or I got to start clearing stuff out.
Jeff Cork hates the concept of getting rid of anything.
Yeah.
So that's where he's coming from here.
It's either that or Legos or Star Wars toys.
Finally.
And I gotta get rid of some games because we have an awesome vault here, which I can dive into.
Get a storage unit.
Just a shed.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
Throw all the games
Just
in the shed.
A game shed in my backyard.
Or just let's just start like a secondary magazine called Game Shed and just
There you go.
sister.
I like it.
magazine.
Yeah.
Well, let's go save the game.
Yeah, we're gonna do that right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Seems like you're just adding cats.
We're getting cool
nice.
like house stuff. We got a cat, chest of drawers.
House cat, house chest of drawers, worst chest of drawers.
I'm trying to figure out how the experience works, how you're level 17 with 51,000.
I don't think you're gonna be able to figure it out.
Well, I want to see where it dings next,
Okay.
and then we'll keep an eye on it.
We're gonna save it up here.
Jeez, those doors are aggressive.
They really are.
They work well.
They're like
Yeah.
me.
All right, that's episode, what was that, 5?
Yeah, maybe.
5 episodes in the can. And we released all these on the same day, so some of you are probably watching them all at once, which is crazy in my opinion. But if you're not, there will be another one right there for you for the next day. Or if you want to jump right into it, do it now. See you then.